Previously, we tried the Spiritual Realm B10 team that we found on the Summoners War France social media page. Today, we are trying the Abyss Necropolis B12 team that we found, of course, from the same place, so let's get it started. As I'm just now realizing that this unit we're supposed to be using today is not quite runed correctly because I was trying to make a point in a previous video, but we're going to put Violent Revenge on it. So here's the game plan. We have Violent Runes on this. We have Violent Runes on this. We have Rage over here. We have... I didn't change her runes from before. I didn't change this runes from before. We have 5 different Ikarus, so hopefully he should be able to do enough. We have this moving first so that this... Well, let's just see the run. So this can defense break, potentially decrease attack age, whatever she feels like doing at that... at any given time. Yep. Okay, so she violent procs, but she still doesn't use skill 2. That's fine. We have other units in here, so far so good. I just want the multi-hits to happen before we... that was close. I want the multi-hits to happen before we do damage on the boss. So we want to break the shield as quickly as possible, which we really need her skill 2 for that. So, we got to the boss pretty quickly. This is probably going to be the fastest time, actually, because I don't farm this dungeon at all. I just have no... I'm sorry, I just have no interest in farming Necropolis. I'm like, there's so many things to farm. I think I can get away with not worrying about Necropolis. I farmed enough of B12 before the Abyss dungeon change. So far we're still having issues getting the... Yeah, and now the unit that has the vampire is dead. So... It's kind of a frustrating dungeon. I feel like they might actually change the stats on this dungeon at some point. So yeah, I feel like this is a failed run just because we lost one of our multi-hit units and we don't have a lot of sustain. So the odds are just against us right now. Let's try another run. Let's see if we just got a little bit unlucky. Let's try this again. Hopefully we have some better RNG. One of the things that I do want to mention, though, is I think they actually recommend in the post, which this has been a thing for a while in Summoner's War, is using an unawakened Abigail, because this way she won't use... Her skill 3 doesn't do like the crazy multi-hits like skill 2 does. Actually, skill 1 even has some, I think it's 3 hits as well. So you really want her to use that skill right there. So many multi-hits can break the boss's shield by itself. So if it's unawakened, then it's really good for Necropolis. It's been a thing for years and years and years to use unawakened cannon girls in Necropolis. That's nothing really new. I do like having an awakened cannon girl. A lot of people do want to awaken their monsters. It's kind of silly for the company themselves to recommend, like, don't awaken your units. But it has been a thing for quite a long time, and it's just one way to kind of manipulate the AI, right? So... yeah, the Awakened Cannon Girl, of course, is great for different modes of PvP, and it's also great for dragons. The block beneficial effects doesn't really matter for dragons, but the strip and decreased attack age is actually great for dragons. So, it's a great unit for Dragons B12. I do like using it in Dragons B12, but for Necropolis, Unawakened Cannon Girl is preferred, because it's just manipulating the AI. So far so good. We took the boss down once. Let's see if we can get the team-ups actually reduce the team-ups with the Inugamis actually reduce the cooldowns for the Cannon Girl as well. So we should get that second skill again. So now let's see if we can take the boss down, and it looks like we can. Very nice. So how long was this? 140. Let's see if we can get a better time. So we took the Ikaru out, we took the Astra out. They're both good units for this dungeon, don't get me wrong, but we wanted to see if we can get a little bit faster with a second AoE defense breaker since we don't have an unawakened Abigail. We also did increase the attack power on... Let's get this run started. We also did increase the attack power on the Fire Inugami. This way he gets stolen by the boss, so we don't have to worry about... the Sabrina was the highest attack power. So, we don't want Sabrina getting stolen. The boss will just steal whoever has the highest attack power at the beginning of the boss level. You couldn't kill with that, really. Well, he has the damage mitigation passive, but still, I was expecting that to kill. So, I thought we were going to get that done a little bit faster. But yeah, I wanted the AoE defense breaks, so that's why we did another AoE defense breaker. The Inugami is going to get stolen. And then we have 2 water AoE defense, 2 water defense breaking damage dealers. So we should get this Inugami back fairly quickly. There we go. Boss has, well, he's got his defense break, but he's got his shield back now, so it doesn't really matter. And we didn't proc there. I would have loved for us to proc. Inugami, we had to make it a little bit squishier so that he would have the highest attack power, but... Or he's a little bit still alive, but... Yeah, I feel like the... Okay, so now he's dead. Absolutely. No, he's not dead. I don't know if we're going to be able to actually... just a little bit. Okay, a little bit of heals. Not terrible. But I just feel like these stats on this dungeon are going to be modified in an upcoming patch. I just get that feeling. 'Cause I'm like, this is very tricky for casual players to actually do this. You need very good rune efficiency. You need very specific monsters, because there's only like 10 units in the game that you can even... Well, maybe you can use special certain LDs. But for the most part, yeah, there we go. How fast is it going to be? Probably pretty close to the other team, to be honest. It really did not get any. This got actually slower. So, there you go. Don't use this team. The strategy was to try to get it a little bit faster, because I figured the twins would do a little bit better. But yeah, I feel like this dungeon is kind of a waste to farm right now. Like I said, I haven't really been even farming it. I feel like this is kind of a waste to farm right now, because it's just, you need a lot of stats, and then it takes longer than it really needs to. I think that Com2Us will modify the stats on this dungeon, on the boss, just to make it a little bit less ridiculous, so more people can farm it. And it's really just not worth it. Just farm R5. That's what I've been doing. Farming R5, farming artifacts. Been plenty of years of Necropolis farming. Anyway, that's it for this one. Just wanted to shroud the team. And I plan on not even farming this for the next several weeks, and we'll see if things get changed. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always in the next one.